All right, we're going to do a little bit of a spoiler discussion here. Brett won't care about this. He definitely hasn't seen it, but we're going to do spoilers anyway, so you've been warned on Ironheart. Kris, I assume you saw the last episode last night?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Ironheart season finale includes a blink and you'll miss it glimpse at the comic accurate form of who? I think we know what we're talking about. Like I said, spoilers, so you've been warned. We're probably talking about Mephisto. All right. In the Ironheart finale, we're introduced to a character fans have been waiting to see in the MCU since speculation about his debut first ran rampant in 2021. Here's a look at his first true face. You know what is funny? I think that Sam saw this one in our reaction, and I missed it. I'm going to guess, because I haven't read this article yet. I'm going to guess it was in the coffee. I think it was in the coffee, because that's what Sam goes, oh, I saw a devil face. I was like, I didn't see it. In the season finale of Ironheart, it's revealed that Parker Robbins acquired the hood from Mephisto, the MCU's devil. Marvel Studios touched on the supernatural before, but this series might be what ushers in a new era of horror-themed storytelling in the franchise's next phase. As for Riri, she also makes a deal with the devil. But did you catch that blink and you miss a shot of Mephisto's true form? Sacha Baron Cohen plays the villain as a human, but there's a brief reflection of his comic-accurate demon face in a spoon. Yes, this is what Sam saw. He has a red skin, white eyes, and what appears to be some pretty sharp teeth. Based on this tease, it's a real shame we didn't get to see Mephisto in all his glory, but this is an effective glimpse of what could be waiting for us down the line, and we'd bet on a future MCU project like the rumored Midnight Suns Ghost Rider projects, fully revealing what lies beneath the human visage. So Cohen does a terrific job as Mephisto, and was first rumored to be playing the character when Ironheart was in production. That means it's been at least 3 years since he shot these scenes, and it now remains to be seen when and where he'll return. So hopefully this won't be another multiverse saga introduction that seemingly leads nowhere, like Star Fox and Hercules. Oh, and Clea, and heck, even Moon Knight and Blade. You can take a closer look at Ironheart's take on Mephisto below, along with the moment he reveals his name. We're guessing that's meant to be his real voice. So there's that shot. Oh yeah, she saw it. I don't know how she picked that up. I didn't pick that up.
Well done, Sam.
Really good. Okay, so let's just go to the spoiler itself. First thing, and again, I'm not going to address all this stuff too, but like what I said in the first 3 episodes that I did, the first 2 I thought they were fine, and the third one I thought was better. So you get the absolute the shills who like the Disney stuff, the shills, and then we watch the last 3, and we don't really like them. They didn't really like these episodes, and we're not fun while we're doing his cracking jokes. I'm not going his live show anymore because he did this, and it's like you can't win. So the point of you just got to go and you got to be as honest as possible. And the honesty for me is I just didn't dig it. I thought it was boring. I liked her. I thought she was good, but it's like, let's go. They spend so much time in one location over and over and over again. But I will say, as we've had the spoiler, the Mephisto reveal was awesome. He was great. Her scenes with him were great. I want to know where it goes. They're clearly trying to lead up to a second season by the end of this, which I don't think they're going to get. But I just didn't, I wasn't attached the way I think that they thought we would be. But Kris, I don't know. What do you think of these last 3?
All right. I know that you guys know Viagra. I know you know Cialis, and you probably even tried them. But if you're looking for something beyond just the usual pill, you got to meet RUGIET Ready. There are other companies that rely on similar ingredients to support the blood flow, but RUGIET Ready is the next-gen prescription treatment designed to help amplify the arousal in the brain and increase the blood flow. So if the usual pills aren't doing the trick, RUGIET Ready could be the answer. It's essentially 3-in-1 formula, dissolves right under your tongue to absorb fast, so you'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and it affects up to 36 hours. That means you can stay confident, you can stay present, and in control when the moment's right. If you want proof, over 150,000 men have made the switch, and you can read their customer reviews right on the site. Now, getting started, that's simple. RUGIET connects you with the board-certified doctor 100% online, and if prescribed, your treatment ships to you quickly right to your door. So connect with a provider at rugiet.com/Kristian to see if a RUGIET Ready prescription is ready for you. Connect with the provider at rugiet.com/Kristian to see if a RUGIET Ready prescription is right for you. You can use that code Kristian to get 15% off today. That is RUGIET, RUGIET.com/Kristian. Use that promo code Kristian. Get 15% off today. Head to rugiet.com/Kristian and use that code Kristian. You get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show, and so RUGIET knows that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the RUGIET website for full safety information.
You know, once we got to episode 4, I was much more invested. I thought that was a really well executed episode and really enjoyed everything that was going on there. I really loved moments of Zeke calling out Riri of you say you want to do these things, but I don't see it. And then we see more of that hero's journey of, you're right, I want to protect the people I love. I want to do these things. Seeing more of her tech was really great. But there are just some things that still fell flat for me. I got incredibly invested in the character Zelma being introduced. Loved her, loved everything about that. But I also like when Marvel gets spooky. I love all the magic and all the witchcraft stuff that we do in these shows. And they did do some really fun comic throwbacks for that character too. But all in all, I feel like they just didn't execute a show that was really introducing me and getting me invested in Riri Williams, despite how great this actress is in this role. She's really giving us some great stuff, and there's really good moments. It just doesn't feel cohesive. The thing I really need to address, though, is Marvel, why would you have Sacha Baron Cohen cosplay as my husband? I feel very uncomfortable. When he showed up in his button down and suspenders, I was like, why is Sacha Baron so hot? And why does he look like Logan? Oh God, I'm married to the devil. And I'm not going to be okay. And he was just sitting there like, yeah, that's me.
That's me. I'm telling you, man, those scenes were great. That was my favorite. My favorite part was like how they introduced that at the end. But even like Anthony Ramos, I thought was like just kind of underused, right?
He's wasted in this. So many of his scenes feel so thrown away.
And I thought like the first 3 episodes, I'm like, oh, they're really building something with him really well. And then by the time you get to the 4, 5, and 6, this is just kind of a generic story that who cares? The drive because he wants to like be in his he was rejected from his father and he had no respect. And it's like, how many times have you seen that? And it's like, so that just didn't work for me at all. But that crew, the crew was every single time they just couldn't get anything right. And then they're sending like what drove me nuts. Some of the stuff they set up, they didn't stick with it. They set up the two badasses who were supposed to be the fighters of that crew. And Riri's hitting them in the face with pans and fighting them off just fine. And she's not the fighter, she's the tech person. And she's holding her own. She's able to fight off the 2 of them. And then finally she should have outsmarted them with the tech like immediately. Yeah. That's what she finally did. And then you get Clown in there cracking jokes, throwing grenades and doing that. And then it's like, just send in Joe McGillicuddy, which I love, by the way. I call everybody McGillicuddy. And the fact that you should just had that and that was it.
Well, and I don't understand why Clown had to blow up a White Castle glass door.
Right.
An elbow works. I mean, don't do that, you guys. Right. But it was just so extra to get into a White Castle of let me put this grenade on top of some thin glass. And then I felt like we've got so much potential with Zeke. I really feel like there's a lot of cool stuff he could do.
Could be, yeah.
And I love where that ended with him and Riri of we're not okay.
Right.
But obviously I'm not a murderer. I'm not a truly bad person. And I don't want to be like my dad. That's the dad issue I want to follow.
Yes.
Not the Anthony Ramos one.
No. And I did like, because I thought we were going to go predictable. Oh, he went bad. Okay. So he went bad. Okay, great. But they didn't. They had him. There was a reason why he was doing what he did. And I think he jumped into the bionics a little too quick. Right. He's like, yeah, you know what? Sure. Put all that stuff in me. Why not? Let's do it. But anyway, like I said, it's not a terrible show. It's just one of those shows that it falls into category. It's not like Secret Invasion or She-Hulk. It falls into me more so in the Echo realm where it's like it's just there. It's just kind of there.
Do you think if there were more episodes, they would have been able to do a better job of this? Or do you think that the 6 episodes are all you really needed for something like this show?
That's it. I just don't. I stand by the fact that I think that she is a good actress. I think that she plays the character very well in this. I just still don't know if a Riri Williams story if it was something, especially right now, and it was supposed to come out in 2022, I just don't think right now, with all the stories that they're telling, that's the story that they need to be to get people on board with the MCU. You know, it's okay. It's 6 episodes. Let's tell the story, and then it got greenlit during the Chapek era. Let's move on now, because look, they just spent $200 million on Thunderbolts, and it lost them a lot of money, and it was a good movie. They're in trouble right now. Like, they're in trouble. They need Fantastic Four to hit. They need Avengers to hit, and they need to get to X-Men as fast as they can. That's where they're staying right now. And putting out shows, like, what's the next? I think there's the next show that they're doing, because even Daredevil didn't do well.
Which is pretty crazy,
right?
In my opinion.
I liked Daredevil a lot, and it didn't do well. So, like, what's the next show? I know they have animation. There's the Wakanda show that they have coming out.
As a Wakanda, I believe we're going to be getting more What If and Spider-Man. We've got the Marvel Zombies thing.
Right, but all animated. What's the next like live action?
Well, Fantastic Four, but that's movies.
Yeah, movie. Right. So but that might be a good thing. I know that season 2 of Daredevil is already shot. Wonder Man is
thank you, chat. Yeah.
Wonder Man.
I know we were supposedly going to get a Strange Academy show, but that's already kind of been scrapped. Okay. And that's what I feel like the Zelma character was going to introduce us to, which is essentially Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. But hey, what if Doctor Strange was running it? Or I think they were setting up Wong maybe to be the headmaster of that. And that could have been really cool. Again, there's so many things in this show that were fun. Her repurposing the car, her ability to just take simple items and rework them and reuse them and show her ingenuity. Yeah. Those are the things I wish we capitalized on more, because she's so interesting and dynamic and smart. I just wish the villains could step up to her in that way. And I wish we just had a more cohesive story overall.
Agreed. Well, what'd you guys think about it? Well, Brett, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was great. I mean, but this is
no pants on.
Oh, I got pants on. I have shorts on. I have shorts. This is typical for this generation of Marvel. Like, when they started out with the first one, and then they went, and then everything, and for the producer of this, every time it's like, don't do that, and they're like, how about I do that, and then the spoilers, and see, and I can't.
What about the trip they took to
the squirrel farm?
No, the Arctic with the
polar bear. Come on, Matt, like, talk about jumping the shark, literally.
Right, the frozen shark.
Frozen shark. Like, come on, people. I'd like, not on my watch. Not in this economy.
No. So, what do you guys think about the frozen sharks in this economy? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know, but also tell us your thoughts on Ironheart. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know.